What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Old IJ. It is Monday Mistakes, and we are locked in. We got episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we got to scale it all the way back to episode 2. We got episode 2 in the book. We starting to pick up. We got a clip of young James, St. Patrick, and Canaan. Hey, man, it's a good ass Monday. It's a good ass Monday. Monday Mistakes is where we take 3, 4 characters, maybe 2 characters, and we talk about where they went wrong in Friday's episode and if there's any way we can fix this mistake that they made, or we walk them to that line, we put them on one side of it, and we push them and let them cross it and never come back. In the Power Universe, we know a lot of characters don't come back. It's the final season, so we know a lot of people got to go. But right now, the mistakes that are being made, we got to talk about them. We got to deal with them. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get the channel to 60,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Welcome to Dairy episode 4 recap is up. That's a good show there. That's starting to pick up too. I think it's only 8 episodes, so we at the halfway point over there. But we talking about power. We talking about power and Tommy fucking Egan. I told you guys last Monday, he's the reason everything is messed up in the Power Universe. And then Jannard came behind and said, whoa, hey, said the same exact thing. We got to point the fingers at Tommy Egan. We can't let this slide. We only have a couple of episodes left before we go into Legacy, and then we got to go back to where it all started in Origins. And we're going to realize that Tommy Egan has always been the problem, not Kanan, who grew up with a troubled youth. Kanan never had an opportunity to succeed in life. James St. Patrick was on a different route, but him and Tommy wanted to be around Kanan so damn much, he messed up everything. And here we are today. Season 3, episode 2. Candy is in the building. Candy can vouch. Candy will stand right by Mo and say, Tommy is the reason this whole damn series, this whole damn universe is messed up. We removed Tommy. Guess what? James St. Patrick finally got a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? James St. Patrick finally got a piece of the pie, but Tommy fucking Egan ruined everything. The Flynn family, we don't even know if they still a dynasty anymore. Tommy fucking Egan. CBI and the Jannard brothers, we don't even know if they gonna love each other at the end of this because of Tommy fucking Egan. The St. Patricks, there's only one St. Patrick left. Do you know there are no more St. Patricks? They're all gone. They're wiped off the map except for one. Tasha, we don't even know what Tasha's name no more. She out of here. There's only one St. Patrick left. Tommy fucking Egan. Proctor's family. There's a little girl with no father because of Tommy fucking Egan. Tommy Egan single-handedly is bringing down the Black community. Tommy is single-handedly bringing down the Black and brown community, and we let this slide, and we watch it every single week. Like, damn, what Tommy gonna get into? Tommy gonna fuck some shit up. That's what Tommy gonna get into. Miguel and Mireya, they aren't seeing eye to eye because of Tommy fucking Egan. When will the madness stop? When will it stop? It won't. As long as Tommy Egan is fucking breathing, then there's going to be destruction and hell on earth. Tommy Egan, I don't know how much longer we can side with you. Tommy Egan, we know you called Tariq St. Patrick and you're telling him to come down here after you told him 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You seen what happened to his father. You're dragging that young man down the same path. And don't think that it's Tommy on the community of Black and brown and green and purple and yellow and blue and red. No, Tommy even tears up the white community. Tommy tears up the white community. Tommy don't care. Tommy don't give a damn. We got to get Tommy this season. Stacey Marks, you need to put your pride aside. Fuck that Rico. Let's get Tommy Egan. You need to go in there and talk to Claudia and figure out how we can get Tommy Egan off the streets. We remove Tommy Egan, we clear the whole Power universe. We clear the whole Power universe. And then we can let the sun shine in. You know what I mean? Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shining. We have to remove that dark cloud over the Power universe. It's Tommy Egan. It's Tommy Egan. He tried to ruin the Tejadas. Tommy Egan. He don't even have beef with the Tejadas, but he tried to ruin them. Tommy Egan. What up, DeMarcus? Javon, all in, all I see. I'm Mo.J. This is Monday Mistakes. Almo, what's going on? This is Monday Mistakes. I just had to point that out because no one else is going to call Tommy Egan out. Yeah, Tommy is a domestic terrorist. Tommy Egan, not only, first of all, let's point out something that we all joke about. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what I'm about to say. We all joke about it, and it's all fun and games until we really look at the destruction that Tommy is doing across the whole Power universe. Tommy Egan is the only person we know that is celebrated for ruining Christmas. Look, you got Tommy fucking Egan and you got the Grinch. The Grinch stole Christmas, but the Grinch gave Christmas back. Tommy just flat out cancels Christmas. There's a difference between the Grinch making a mistake in Whoville and Tommy fucking Egan fucking up New York City and leaving the destruction behind only to do it in Chicago. Only to do it in Chicago. What R. Kelly say? Right outside of Chicago. Tommy Egan. He's doing it all. He's doing it all. Thank you to Marcus for the $5. States need to stay the F away from that Rico and get the cheat code. Yeah. Yeah, we need to get Tommy Egan out of here. Now, I fuck with Tommy. We love to see what Tommy's about to do, but I'm just saying. What they saying, boys in the hood? Yeah. Can we have a day where ain't nobody shooting at nobody? Can we just come out here and have a good time? Can we watch an episode where they just cruising through the city? D-Max getting enrolled in school, getting his uniform. JP's opening up the bar, pouring up drinks. Diamond got a barbershop full of people getting their haircuts. Shanti's gym is open. They got lights on in there. They actually got boxers training. Can we have one episode where we just all get along? I'm tired of the destruction. It's been 11 years, Tommy. Please, Tommy, please, we beg of you. Please. Episode 3, just chill. Lay low for a little bit. The block is hot. Go see your mammy. Go hug your brother, JP. Do something, Tommy. But please, can we stop the bloodshed for one day? That's all we want, Tommy. Just one day. We don't need you looking for the hitters. We don't need you going out there cutting off heads, Tommy. Please, just one day, Tommy. Please, just one day, baby. Please, baby. Please, just one day. We can't get a regular day in the Power universe. There's never been a peaceful episode. There's never been, we're going to go to church. We're going to go to lunch. Hell no. Let's go get some bodies. Somebody got to go get some bodies. But we're here for that. And this is Monday Mistakes. And we're going to talk about where Tommy went wrong. Because Tommy is the reason behind all of this. Shout out to Monet. Monday Mistakes is brought to you in part by Monet Tejada. Monet had a bar. Monet was cooking them steaks. It started off originally as Monet Steaks, and then we turned it into Monet Steak to Monday Mistakes. So shout out to Monet Tejada. R.I.P. She was a loved one. She did have a brief encounter with Tommy Egan, but life goes on in the Power universe. It's either you're here or you're not. And she's not. All right. This is Monday Mistakes. We'll probably do 3 characters tonight. Yeah, I'll probably do about an hour. So we got about 3 characters. We got Tommy Egan, of course, which is a given. Who are the other 2 people that made mistakes this week that we really need to look at? I'm seeing Shanti for the simple fact that her and Claudia are teaming back up. Elise, kind of, but she ain't like no main character. Her mistake is just being with Claudia, so that's all we can really give her. What could I say? Diamond. I want to see what Diamond. But Diamond hasn't actually made the mistake yet. All Diamond has did was given the green light to take out D-Mac. So Diamond really hasn't made a mistake yet. He's really third party mistaken by going through his brother to handle that because he's going to be backstabbing Tommy. D-Mac, I can't really say D-Mac has made a mistake yet. The only mistake he had was getting in the car with Jannard, but Jannard came over there and kind of put that barrier up. So we can't really say D-Mac has made a mistake. Yeah, he did the robbery, but we can't really say he's made a mistake as far as how the storyline is right now. You know what I mean? We could say that was a mistake, but it's not really a mistake because no one knows that D-Mac did that robbery. You see what I'm saying? Until Tommy finds out, like, hey, you got this bike. What are you doing out in these streets? Jannard knows, but I don't think Jannard's going to tell Tommy that because they're trying to use that all as leverage. Anyway, so we got Tommy's mistake, and we need 2 other characters. Who are the other 2 main mistakes that were made this week? Vic didn't really make no mistake. So we were wondering who Ray was. Ray is the assistant to the DNC lady. Ray is going to be the weakness of Stacy Marks that Vic is going to use. Get close to her, probably get attached to her for sure. But he's going to be getting information from her about what's going on with the campaign and how they're moving. So I can't say that's really a mistake. He's locked in. His mistake is already locked in from a continuation from last week, or from last year, actually, 2 years ago. Claudia, can we really say? Oh, you said cloudy. Beatrice, you can't say that. That ain't your girl. That ain't your girl. You can't call her cloudy. You can. You got to call her Miss Claudia Flynn. Y'all are not romantically involved. Y'all don't get to call her cloudy. Okay. Let's have a little bit of respect. You don't get to call her cloudy. You don't know what goes on behind them doors. But has she really made a mistake though? I think both of the Flynn's are in survival mode. So I can't really call those mistakes when unless they about to come and knock you off, then yeah. But when you in survival mode, you doing what you gotta do. Yeah, she said she was gonna tell on Tommy, but she don't have any information on Tommy at the point to where Stacy Marks can go get her now is gonna be putting that bug in Stacy's head. Stacy like, well, I could get some get back. But if I'm Stacy Marks, man, the hell with Tommy Egan. We didn't already lost him for a season. D-Mac made a mistake bringing Marshall with him to that robbery. It might cost Marshall his life. But Javon, we don't give up. We don't care if they kill Marshall. Who is Marshall? No one cares about Marshall. We worried about D-Mac. Don't nobody care about Marshall. If they get rid of Marshall,
if we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. We go to prison. Whoop-de-doo.
they get rid of Marshall. We don't care. Look, if Marshall don't show up no more in the season, what happened to Marshall? Who the hell is Marshall? Oh, that was D-Mac on? Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Man, they cannot. If they get to shooting, I'm expecting D-Mac to grab Marshall and put Marshall, ping, ping, ping. You know, if they get to shooting at D-Mac, I'm expecting D-Mac to use Marshall as a human shield. They get to shooting. Marshall. Grab Marshall. Ping, ping, ping. Yeah, well, Marshall was a little frail, little youngster, so them bullets might rip through him, but D-Man got to survive at least to episode 8. Junkie J definitely had that fat on that pack. Hey, Junkie J was looking at that pack. He had in the passenger seat, that passenger princess. I ain't never seen nobody ride around with that fentanyl in the front seat. He wasn't even trying to hide it. He had that fentanyl up front in the seat, looking out the window. You know how you roll the window down, let the dog out there? Yeah, that fentanyl was in that front seat, ready to jump about that package with the seatbelt on. I call that the safety dope. The safety dope. All right. So we'll start with Tommy. We already got him on the screen anyway. What was Tommy's biggest mistake? That's how we're gonna start doing Monday mistakes. Y'all tell me the mistake and let's analyze it. What was Tommy's biggest mistake? What was Tommy's mistake? Because we got a couple of them. Blowing up Miguel's warehouse, going to the Albanians and saying that there's not going to be an issue with Miguel, because even though Miguel already knows that, but word can get back to Che. Taking the head off the shooter. It's a few things that Tommy got. Continuing to mess with Mireya. The biggest mistake may have been eating pizza in broad daylight. Because what adult is grabbing a slice of pizza unless they've been drinking all night? I'm not grabbing a slice of pizza and walking around. No, I need the whole pie. And I'm taking it to the house where I'm eating indoors. Bringing the head to the meeting and letting Junkie J speak up. All right, that's where we'll go then. We'll go with those two. Because both of them in the same spot anyway. So, with Tommy Egan, mistake being made is at the meeting. We'll primarily focus on the meeting. And at the meeting, we know what Tommy did. They went and got Ed Ortega's people. They went and got the shooter. They went and took the shooter's head and brought it to the meeting. Now, I don't know what statement he was making. What was the reasoning behind that? But he did it nonetheless. We can't take that away from him, but he brought a head to the meeting. I don't know what Tommy was thinking. I don't know if Tommy thought he was going to get some cool points. But bringing the head was a terrible thing. We're to believe that all of these gangsters in here, none of them are going to snitch. Spoiler alert, everybody from here on out in the Power universe, usually I say is a suspect until we remove him from the board. Every person in the Power universe, we have to assume is a snitch until we remove him from the board. Until they are laid to rest, we have to assume that every single character will snitch in the Power universe. Yeah, I know it sucks. We didn't came a long way from 2014 where we didn't believe that anybody was going to snitch. But in this new era of Power, every single character is a potential snitch. Now, with the head being brought here, we know that Chavo ended up getting popped at the end of the episode. So that mistake is kind of the same as the D-Mac and we get rid of Marshall. We don't really care about Chavo, but all of that came because it was retaliation for what Tommy did. So instead of cooling the block down, Tommy actually started a mini war. Plus, we got to watch our back with Miguel trying to get back at us. So when this Mateo Ortega hit went down, Tommy really messed it up because Jannard comes back, just like you guys said, letting Jannard speak up, talking about all we're going to do is be getting money. Well, no one's going to be able to get money because now they got to watch their back. Remember, this is all the gangs from around Chicago. Do you think that some of these lower level gangs know who Ortega's people are? Do you think that some of these lower level people know who the Albanians are? You see what I'm saying? So when you got 5, 6 groups coming together, not all of them are on the same level. That's why they had to form the coalition because only one person had that work, and it was Tommy fucking Egan. So it is one group, but they all depend on Tommy. And Tommy is messing it up for everybody. No one's going to be able to eat out in these streets because there's going to be hits. All the black and brown people that aren't a part of Ortega's, the Marquez cartel, guess what? They're a target. They're a target. And if this coalition is put together and they call themselves a coalition, you think Ortega and them don't know that there's a thing called a coalition? How you think they went and got Chavo? They know about the coalition. That's why they sending hitters out there. So Jannard talking about, man, all we got to do is worry about spending this money. No, now y'all got to worry about watching y'all back because Tommy put y'all in a war that y'all ain't prepared for. No one's prepared for this. They all in here thinking it's sweet. You know how I know they ain't prepared? They in a gym with no lights. They can't even afford a warehouse with lights. At least Miguel had a warehouse with dope. At least Miguel had lights. They had to go in there and cut the power. Why are we having a coalition meeting amongst all of the gangs in this abandoned ass warehouse gym with no lights? No AC. It stinks. There's dead dogs in here. There's bums that live on the other side. This coalition ain't prepared for anything. They're not prepared for anything. Tommy has 2 pistols. Diamond got a pistol. Ain't no one got no choppers. We ain't got nothing. When Ortega and them do drive-bys, they rolling down the windows. They letting ARs off. They walking people down. Tommy and them ain't got this. Tommy and them got 5 guns between 10 niggas. Collectively, 30 guns amongst the whole coalition. We ain't prepared for no war. And Tommy's just continuing to fuck shit up. Tommy, he thinks that shit's cool. The reason Tommy thinks that shit cool is because look at the coalition. It's black and brown people and the one white guy. The one white guy got he got all the protection. The one white guy's up under Che. The rest of us are just niggas. Tommy is putting everybody's life in jeopardy. Jannard talking about, yeah, we just go get this money. Jannard high as a motherfucker right now. Jannard high. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, he ain't on that. But he high. He high. I know he high. The only problem we gonna have is spending this money. Nigga, Chavo died 10 minutes later. Chavo said, we gonna go have us a bonfire, nigga, on some Chicago shit. Nigga, they went out there and turned that nigga into a s'more. The only problem we got is there's niggas out there looking for us. Tommy Egan, I can't get past this because I don't even sleep at night, guys. I be in the bed like, this motherfucker Tommy is really fucking up the power unit. This motherfucker just fucked up the coalition. Tommy talking about, I'm getting money. What I'm supposed to do? Tommy, you're fucking Mireya. Nigga, you're beefing with Chase Capo, his underboss. Nigga, you supposed to be showing that you can divide the city. He get the north, we get the south, and we do our thing. But Tommy's like, I want everything. Tommy, you're the only one that's protected by Che. If Che gets mad at us, he gonna come after us. Ortega, he going after all of us. He ain't going after Tommy. Everybody knows Tommy lives in the firehouse, but don't nobody go and attack the firehouse. Everybody knows Tommy upstairs with Mireya. Everybody know Tommy drives a blue Mustang, but don't nobody go after Tommy. They go after everybody else. They go after niggas in the coalition. They pulling up to the barbershop. They cutting the line. They ain't scheduled no appointment. They stealing haircuts. They doing all the wildest shit to everybody but Tommy. And Tommy don't give a fuck. Tommy, last time we seen Tommy, he was laying on his back up under a car. How long was Tommy in there? Tommy done changed the oil on the car for the hitter, slid up under him like, hey, don't make a move. Called the boss, chopped the nigga head off, brought it back, and thought everybody was like, damn, Tommy got a head. Everybody like, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing, Tommy? And what the fuck is that? Why the fuck did you bring that here? Like, you just implemented all of us as an accessory to chopping a nigga head off. Now Ortega's gonna be coming after all of us. And now we just got a random ass head that's just sitting here on the middle of the floor and Tommy taking a prison picture next to it. We ain't gonna get nowhere like this, Tommy. This the coalition, nigga. We're supposed to be united Chicago. What I think Chicago's basketball team is Chicago United. No. Tommy, you fucking it up for us, man. You made the boycott, Tommy. You beefing with goddamn Miguel. Miguel only can't do anything to you, but he can come and kill us. So we got Miguel, the insane clown princesses, and we got the Marquez cartel coming after us. And Tommy gets to just fucking chill in the house while everybody else has to watch your back. We don't know if this is goddamn the insane princesses coming after us. Is this Ortega's crew coming after us? Because let's be honest, black folk, we don't know the difference between, yeah, okay, that's a Mexican cartel. That I can't tell the difference between one cartel and another cartel. We got to look and see if they got a tattoo of a spider or a bird on their neck or on their nigga. They shooting, Tommy. We can't see that shit. My boy Smurf, he saw it, but Smurf was behind the car. It's different when niggas is shooting at you. I can't. Man, you know, hey. Man, that's the market. No, I think that's Miguel. I think that's Miguel's crew. Oh, shit. Tommy is putting everybody in jeopardy. They went and killed Chavo. I think Chavo Hispanic too. They killed Chavo. What you think they gonna do to some niggas if they get their hands on us? Tommy, they gonna fuck us up, man. We ain't main characters, nigga. At the end, when it showed the cast, that motherfucker say, Thug number 19. Mo, that's me, Tommy. I ain't even got a name, nigga. I'm Thug 19, nigga. They gonna kill me, Tommy. What you bring that head here for, man? Tommy out here talking about, yeah, we good out here. I got, yeah. Tommy. Dog, for real, man. For real, nigga. I'm Thug 19, nigga. They got me up under Jannard, nigga. I'm in Jannard's crew. You know I'm not making it. I mean, it brought a goddamn head in here, man. I'm talking to Thug 36. Man, you know we dead, right? You know we dead, right? We ain't making it to episode 5, nigga. They killing us next week, nigga. It's a war. You know after Tommy brought that head, it's straight war after this. You know that, right? Yeah, me and you see how they did Bones? The only reason Bones survived is because Bones got a name. Bones and Smurf got a name. But then when you get into Thug 3, Thug 9, 15, 17, like 36, Thug 22, nigga, we die quickly. When they gotta when they gotta keep their average of 5 bodies, Thug, okay. We'll take Thug 12. Cartel member 6. Okay, we got that. Albanian 7. Okay, so that's 3 characters. Okay, give us the 14 and 16. Oh, shit, I thought they was about to say 17. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was about to get me up out of here. Tommy, you fucking it up for everybody, man. What up, Nicola? What's going on, Miss Renee? B. Hayes, what's up, man? Y'all hit that like button, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is what Tommy's doing. Really, Tommy? We gonna die, man. Man, they gonna kill us. This is what's going fucking around with Tommy, man. They gonna kill us. Tommy walking around in these big ass Timbs, these big ass black boots, leaving footprints all throughout the city. Nigga, we ain't gonna be hard to find. We ain't wearing no Timbs in Chicago. Tommy the only one, man. Take that shit back to New York City, nigga. Tommy about to get everybody killed. And unlike Tommy, we don't get to go home to a woman that is protected. We don't get to go home to a woman whose brother can't do nothing to us. If Miguel wants to get even, he coming after us. All right. Are the Serbs still around? I know Mirkovic is gone. Do we think we're going to still see the Serbs? Because I want to know if Tommy can probably, because Tommy didn't have anything to do with Mirkovic, but if they had someone step up and replace him, that could be a potential opportunity for Tommy to make some money. You know, like, hey, we can give you some dope. I know y'all ain't really got nothing going on. Now, that's their name, though, right? Insane Princesses, ain't it? Insane Princess is Miguel's crew, ain't it? Or did I make that up? I thought I heard somebody say the Insane Princesses. That's the cartel name, right? No, the Insane Princess. That's Miguel's crew, ain't it? I'm pretty sure that's his crew's name. Yeah, that's Miguel's crew, the Insane Princesses. I knew I wasn't making that up. Yeah, I don't know where they got that name from. It must mean something else in Spanish. Oh, give me 1 second. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, that's Tommy. Tommy's mistake is getting us into all this nonsense, man. We can't do anything because of Tommy. All right. So we let Jannard speak. They forgot to pick the tape up off the ground. This tape right here is showing you where to stand at when they recording. They're just like, fuck it. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention like that. But haha, we do. Oh, let me see. Yeah, so here it go. Here it go right here. Hold on.
Have an enemy that I need put in the hat.
See, he needs an enemy to be put in the hat. This is when he's talking to the hitman.
But the Insane Princess fingerprints can't be anywhere near this shit.
The Insane Princesses, man. That's Miguel's crew, the Insane Princesses. The Insane Princesses, man. Man, imagine you beefing with a crew called the Insane Princesses. You know they stepping. If they name is Insane Princesses, you know they coming to kill. Now, will they kill Tommy? Hell no, but nonetheless, we gonna get hit. All right. So that's Tommy's mistake. Tommy's mistake is just, let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Tommy's mistake is being Tommy Egan. Nothing Tommy does makes sense to anybody but Tommy. Tommy said he wanted a mayor in his pocket. Like, Tommy just doesn't know when to stop. But that's what makes the show so interesting. That's what makes the show so interesting. Yeah, we know he got plot armor. You know, they call him a cartoon character. But it is what it is. We here. All right. Who else we got? Who else we got? Because Tommy, of course, this week he did potentially make the biggest mistake because he implemented everybody in on this nonsense with bringing that head in here. And Chavo ultimately paid the price 10 minutes later. I'm gonna ask y'all this real quick. Let me see. What do we think about Shanti? Is if you had to decide who to cut off for Shanti, would it be Claudia or would it be Jannard? That right there will determine which mistake is worse. Working with Claudia or working with Jannard. Which one you think should be cut off first if you're Shanti? Because Shanti, she's in over her head. This isn't even a game for her, and it ain't got nothing to do with her being a woman. Shanti's crew was never equipped for none of this. Remember, Shanti just had the gym and some local jokers that, you know what I'm saying, they could bully the neighborhood. That's all Shanti's crew was good for, was bullying the neighborhood. They weren't even the same level as CBI. They were the little dogs. It was just, you know, if someone's on the street corner, they might check them. Hey, y'all gotta get out of here. Y'all can't be hanging. That's it. Shanti's crew wasn't prepared for what they're into now. But now Shanti, she got the plug with Claudia going through the club with Elise and her family. Now she got Jannard dealing with Tommy. You seen how the cartel pulled up on their ass. Yeah, I'm going with you, Nicola. We got to get rid of, for Shanti, her mistake is still dealing with Jannard. Now, I won't say it's a mistake with dealing with Jannard to manipulate him, but being that close with him and having like an intimate relationship with Jannard, that's where it's gonna go wrong. Because if you gotta double check a nigga's arms to make sure he ain't on that shit, oh yeah, this ain't gonna last. Like she's using them. Well, I guess if she doesn't throw that thing on Jannard, then Jannard really ain't gonna do what she want him to do. Because Jannard, all right. If we being real about Jannard, we know what Jannard is capable of. Jannard is capable of getting butt naked up under the bridge for some of that heroin, that fentanyl, that hell no. You know what I mean? We know Jannard is capable of getting butt naked up under a bridge looking for that fix. So you definitely can't trust a junkie. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. Shanti's mistake is Jannard. Now it's working because he is starting to make some moves as far as like getting DMAC, getting that together, getting the meetings with Che. But again, I think she's trying to elevate too fast. Remember, she doesn't even have any product. Her crew ain't even moving anything. She's not even a part of the coalition. She's Jannard's plus one. She's Jannard's girlfriend. So when you look at the degrees of separation, you got Che to Tommy, Tommy to Diamond, Diamond to Jannard, Jannard to Shanti. She's 5 degrees of separation from Che. That's a huge jump to go from being down here to being next to Che. You know what I mean? That's a huge jump to go from being down at the bottom and jumping all the way up to Che, because that's what they want to do. Take out Tommy and Diamond and then jump all the way up there when they don't have no infrastructure, they don't have the foot power, they don't have the logistic ability to do anything that Che is wanting them to do on a level that's taking over the whole city. Think about it. They're pushing little bitty $150 packets in the club, and they terrible at it. They're getting robbed by a girl worker. They can't even handle that situation. And it's so bad that Shanti has to be, they don't have no enforcers. Shanti got to go down there. She got to be the head of the operation and top security. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. So for her to say, you need to get in those meetings with Che so he can see our face, you're not going to be there, Shanti. If they see the face, they're going to see Jannard. But Che's gonna know that Jannard's on that shit because we all know Jannard's on that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you think Che is just gonna say, you know what? That girl and that dude right there, they were at that meeting, a couple of them. You know what? I'm gonna entrust and instill 500 bricks with them and just to get the city started. No, y'all ain't capable of that, Shanti. You're on a low scale level. You might be able to get one brick, bust that down, 150 here, 150 there. Y'all ain't doing wholesale. They not ready for that. And I mean, I know it sounds good. We all think, all right, we get a dope game. You know what I'm saying? I start off with a half. Well, you ain't gonna start off with a half. I start off with an ounce. I'm gonna flip that. You know what I mean? Try to give me an eighth. Give me a quarter, then I'm gonna re-up, give me a half, then I'm gonna give me a whole thing. Got that whole chicken, I'm gonna move that whole chicken, bust that down, come back, re-up. I'm gonna get 2 chickens this time, bust that down, come back. It ain't gonna work like that. You ain't moving that much dough. It's 2025. Y'all already ain't got no damn territory. Y'all already ain't got no clientele. It's over with. It's over with. You gotta stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. The little $150 here at the club and potentially risk getting locked up when one of these dudes get pulled over for a DUI and they had that bag on them. In order to get out that DUI and not ruin their white collar job, they snitch and say, we bought this shit from the goddamn club. Then that person gonna start wearing a wire. They're gonna start coming in there and buying drugs and buying drugs and buying drugs. They'll get in good with one of the girls, start tipping her extra money because now the feds are giving them $1,000 to play with. You know what I'm saying? $1,500 to play with. It's all documented, but boom, I'm dropping her off. $20 extra, $30 extra. Here's $200. They going in the back with one of the girls. They getting high. They playing with the girls. They doing what they do. He gets too drunk. Boom, open up the door. FBI, they done kicked in the door. Now the club is getting raided. Now everybody's getting looked at. And guess what? We done seen Shanti in there checking a couple of the girls. So now Shanti's on the radar. They come and get Shanti's ass. They get her up out of there. It's going to trace back. Shanti's going to hold it down. Shanti's going to go to jail because she a real one. Claudia is going to get up out of this because Claudia's already telling behind the scenes on Tommy Egan. So she already got to get out of jail free card. All of this is going to come down and they're just going to say that the Negro, Shanti, the showstopper, was the one that was putting the drugs in the club, manipulating little Elise, the rich white girl, and having her sell the drugs because she was a boxer and she instilled fear in everybody. So Shanti goes down. The white people skate up out of this. Shanti's assed out. Now the whole coalition is getting shot at by the Marquez cartel. Che, he didn't put the hit out on Tommy and them because the bricks ain't coming back right. The Albanians, they upset because the numbers ain't what they used to be. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. So it used to be 18 for a chicken. Now it's 28 for a chicken. So now Shanti, she's all locked up. Ain't no one coming out. We don't have no spinoff of her. Now Jannard's out here and he's tough. He's losing it because all the CBI they got knocked down. Bow, bow, bow. He tried to take out Diamond. Diamond separated himself and went on with Tommy. Tommy skated off to Legacy. Now Jannard's up under that bridge. This time there ain't no Lamborghini. This time there ain't no Gucci. This time there ain't no Louis belts. This time it ain't nothing fancy. It's just Jannard up under that bridge, butt naked, with a spoon, a motherfucking lighter, and a glass pipe because it's all over with. He on that shit again because he got caught up in the game that he wasn't meant to be in. And that's all because his brother led him down the wrong path when he got locked up 15 years ago and Jannard was supposed to go to the MLB, go off to college. But he couldn't go off to college. He took over CBI. And that's how Jannard ruined his life because he wasn't prepared for the life that he's in. And Shanti thought that you was going to be able to jump from the motherfucking bottom onto a trampoline thinking you goddamn Mario Brothers, go down the drain, hit the mushroom, power up, and be Che's right-hand woman and take over all of Chicago. Nope. It ain't gonna work like that. We only got 8 episodes left. So Shanti, you might as well count your motherfucking days and get ready to go to a box for good, because ain't nothing good ever happened to anybody in the Power universe. And I hate to put it this way, but listen to me carefully. You're fucking with a junkie. That nigga got that H in the glove department. Who rides around the city with a brick of that H, that hell to the gnaw? Yeah, it ain't even H. It's hell to the gnaw. He got a brick of fentanyl in the glove department of a Lamborghini that is bright colors chasing around shooters in Chicago, broad daylight. We going to jail. We going to jail. And you sent this nigga Jannard on that dummy mission. You told him to get close with Diamond. You told him to go to the meeting with Shay. We ain't getting nowhere, baby girl. No, we ain't getting nowhere. We ain't getting nowhere. But I love it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. All this is off the top of the dome, man. All this is off the top of the dome. I have no preparation for this. Shanti, you making a mistake, man. Thank you to Marcus for that $2. Shanti is Clarissa Shields and Jannard is Papoose. Hell no. Nah. Shanti ain't no real boxer. Shanti, we ain't seen Shanti do no fights. Shanti fought a girl that don't fight. We ain't seen Shanti put in no work. We ain't seen, hell no. We ain't, no, hell no. Shanti is just a trainer. She's an Instagram influencer. That's all she is. We ain't seen her fight nobody. When we gonna see Shanti put some work in for real, for real? That's what I'm trying to see. Put some work in, Shanti. So Shanti's mistake is really, I think she's optimistic, but she's big-headed. Like, her dreams are too big compared to reality. You know what I mean? Now, she's capable of doing a small-scale thing. What up, Ray? She's capable of being on a small scale, but put a 1 in the chat. Do you believe that Shanti is capable of jumping up and being the underboss to Che? Put it 2 if you think she just needs to stay to these lower level stuff. Because we haven't seen anything that indicates that Shanti is able to get on a level of Miguel or Tommy, because that's what she's trying to do ultimately. She's trying to jump from down here all the way up to being right up under Che. Like, I don't know, Shanti, you not ready for all of that. And like I said, this ain't got nothing to do with her being a woman. She ain't ready for that. She just ain't ready for that. Hell, Vic and Claudia weren't ready for that. The whole Dahlia situation with Claudia, yeah, it started off cool until niggas started finding out what Dahlia was. And they got on Claudia's ass so fast, we ain't heard about Dahlia in 3-4 years now. When did season 1 of Force come out? We ain't heard from Dahlia since season 1. Claudia thought she had something good. They came in there. I've never seen a drug come and go in less than what? We had 8 weeks. Dahlia came in, maybe it was around for 4 episodes, 5 episodes. It took less than 2 weeks for them to completely wipe Dahlia off the face of the earth. Now, if Claudia had the Flynn family and backing her, and she couldn't even do that, what you think they're gonna do to Shanti in this little bitty ass gym in goddamn, I don't even know where they at, suburban Chicago? Man, they about to tear that motherfucking gym up. Do y'all remember the Serbs had a grenade launcher? There's a grenade launcher in Chicago. They came to the hood, broad daylight, grenade launchers, got out the vehicle. They wasn't shooting grenade launchers like out of a tank in Iraq. They weren't in Afghanistan shooting out of a helicopter. These niggas pulled up in Escalades, shot grenade launchers out the window, toot, 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 hopped out that motherfucker, toot, toot, toot. What do you think they about to do to Shanti in that gym? Shanti ain't even got lights in the gym. She got lamps in the damn office. There's no lights in the gym. What you think the cartel about to come and do to Shanti? If they fucked up the Flynn's like that, they done fucked up Tommy and them like that. They didn't. The 4 horsemen that came over here and got fucked. What you think they about to do to goddamn this damn Shanti, the showstopper gym? They about to turn that motherfucker into a ring for real, a ring around the rosy. When they get done with Shanti ass, they gonna be ring around. Yeah, they gonna be on your ass, duck, duck, goose. You gonna be the goose in this motherfucker. You better get out this game, girl. You hanging around Junkie J, and this nigga ain't got a goddamn brain cell left. This nigga stupid. Talking about, yeah, you know, I got that fentanyl. She said, Jannar, you on that shit? Nah, you know me, girl. I ain't on that shit. Like, nigga, I don't know, nigga. The vein out your neck look different, nigga. You on that shit again, Jannar? You know, the meet next week with Chase. Hey, Jannar, you really need help, nigga. What else support game, man? Hell no. You tweaking? Shanti is more dangerous than Effie? Who compares Shanti to Effie? Effie a motherfucking snitch. Effie, DeMarcus, you just did that to get a reaction out of me. Effie one of the weakest motherfuckers we ever seen in the Power universe. Effie ain't clapping no guns. Effie was scared to kill Lauren. Effie pushed a car into 2-foot water. We talking about Effie. Man, nigga, my mama put in more work than Effie. I put my mama in the Power universe. They'll at least let my mama catch a body. Effie? You talking about snitching ass Effie? You talk about dirty feet Effie? You talk about, I want to go to California Effie? Man, don't get the hell out of here Effie. Give me Diana over Effie. We know Shanti's tougher than Effie. Everybody's tougher than Effie. Tasha is tougher than Effie. Tasha pulled up with the Mac and let it have it. Effie, you did that for a reaction. Effie, ain't nobody care about no damn Effie to snitch. Effie been snitching since the OG Power. Man, I don't care about Effie. I'm the one that always went against Effie. I had a whole documentary on Effie snitching. Man, fuck Effie. Look good, but fuck Effie. Snitching ass Effie. All right. So Shanti's mistake is just being around Jannar, really. Because I think it's giving her a little bit of power. Think about it. Jannar used to be the head of CBI. Yeah, Shanti and Jannar were messing around. We didn't know about her in the first season, but they were messing around. They knew each other. So now she's getting closer to Tommy. She got Jannar doing everything that she's asking because at first Jannar had the power. So this power is getting a little, all pun intended, this power is getting a little to her head. She got to scale it back, though. She got to scale it, Shanti. You can scale it back because that's what Monday Mistakes are for. It's kind of like a counseling session. You can scale it back a little bit and you can just play it cool. Because right now, Tommy thinks that you a snitch. Well, that's what he's telling Vic. We can't really predict what Tommy doing because Tommy know more than we know. But you just scale it back a little bit. You got the meetings. Just play it cool. Tommy sees that you wasn't trying to take him out. Tommy sees that y'all were back to back when they came up in the gym. So just lay low a little bit. Let things play out. Let Jannar start getting that work. And when Jannar gets to work, you start taking, they give Jannar 10 bricks, you take 8 of them, give it to your crew, and tell Jannar, nah, you need to lay low. We need to be the king and queen of this, and let my crew run it. You know, we start building over here. And which one of the CBI defectors that fuck with Jannar, they come over and they be a part of our crew. We do our thing. But since Jannar, he been on that shit and he don't want to lose Shanti, he gonna take a step back, which will put her at the queen pin status above her crew, at least, not of the city. So she does have a way to get up out of this. She just got to play it cool. You just got to play it cool. You can't be trying to jump up the Che because you can just use Tommy for right now. Boom, boom, boom. Get those bricks up off Jadar. Y'all start your own thing. You start building your crew. Stack you up some bread. Relocate up out that gym. Just have someone like oversee it. Make it a new name. Make it enticing for like the community and shit. But you step away from it. And then you don't ever be there because you'll be an easy target if you're at that gym and you don't want to shoot up because that's how we're going to wash money. Those memberships and everything that are coming in, we're going to have cash. Then we're going to have like cash entries for like little boxing tournaments on the weekend. Boom. Then we just put in a little $5,000 random donation. You just start putting that in and then we can start washing that money. This gym is going to be a laundromat for us. That's it. That's all we're going to do. So Shanti, there is a way that we can get up out of this. But you got to play it right because there's only 8 episodes left. And these episodes are going to go faster than what we think. Next time we look up, it's going to be like episode 5. And we're like, damn, it's already half the season. Damn, what the hell didn't happen? Bodies didn't drop. Jannard on that ish. What up, OT? The realist is in the building. So for Shanti, she could get from up under this Jannard. You just got to watch him. And don't let this nigga Jannard know all your plays, because that's another thing. She's going to depend too heavily on Jannard. Jannard knows everything, her next move. If he ever wants to flip and tell Diamond or Tommy what's going on to eliminate Shanti, if he feels like she's trying to take that, have leverage on her, it's over with. She's cooked. Who's at the gym? Shanti has a whole gym. Did we forget that the gym got shot up? Shanti ain't got no crew. Shanti is riding the coattail of Jannard and hoping that he can get in a meeting with Che, and then Che will see them in there. What makes Shanti think that Tommy is going to let Shanti come to a meeting with the plug? $2. Thank you, DeMarcus. Who's more dangerous, Claudia or Effie? Man, you be asking some off-the-wall questions, man. We talking about Shanti right now. But obviously it's Claudia. Effie is trash, man. Effie didn't do nothing but tell. Effie didn't do nothing but tell. Effie didn't do nothing but steal. If we're being honest, Effie was a motherfucking bum. Effie was a bum. Effie was fucking whatever nigga had the bag at the time. Effie was stealing money. Effie didn't have she did have a car. She had to switch up the car. But Effie didn't have shit going for her. Effie was a bum. Effie's mama was a bum. Effie was a snitch. Effie was weak as hell. Effie was weak as hell. And she was a trick. Gave all that money to Kane. Effie was trash as shit. Let's be real. Claudia can get you hit. Claudia can get you knocked. Claudia can get you that work. Effie can't do a damn thing. Effie been snitching since 2017. 17, 18, yeah, whenever we seen her up in choke. Yeah, Claudia's a Flynn. Let's not act like the Flynn's wasn't putting in work the first season. They put in a little bit the second season too. Yeah, Shanti ain't got, there's nothing. See? And that's what I'm talking about. Shanti is not prepared to be up under Che. She doesn't have a crew anymore. The crew that she had in season 2, what happened to them? Remember there used to be dudes in the gym? We haven't seen no one in the gym. You would think after the gym got shot up and they sent 5 hitters in there, you'd have 2 or 3 guys sitting around with guns or something at all times protecting the gym. No, she's in there with Junkie J having dinner dates. They're having dinner dates. This nigga Jannard is taking her braids down. Come on, gangster. His real name is Jannard. That's what they doing, man. That's what they doing. You on that stuff again? That's what they doing. Shanti ain't ready for that. You think Che is looking at his workers and saying you on that stuff again? Hell no. Once you get on that stuff, Che knocking your head off. It's over with. You're done. You're out. They got Jannard taking braids down, man. I don't know about you, but that ain't gangster. That ain't gangster. The only braids I take down is mine. And I hate doing that. That ain't gangster. That ain't gangster at all. You want us to depend on Junkie J, the braid taker downer, to ride around with that brick of that gnaw. You want us to trust him to go to a meeting with Che and prove himself to become the number 2? Jannard in there taking braids down, talking about, I can listen to you sing all day. She's amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a boxer like me. I once was lost, but now I find. Jannard back there like, man, I want that now. We can't trust Jannard. Once a junkie, always a junkie. Shanti, you can get from up under this. You just have to separate yourself from Jannard or have Jannard start giving you some bricks and you start building your own crew. Because as long as you're depending on Jannard to get you in them doors, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. XO, thank you for that $1.99. They having Tyler Perry dinner dates. Man, they were up there, man. I'm looking at it like, dude, this is what we doing? This is what we doing now. We having dinner dates? All right. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. All right, we had an hour. We can do one more character. So we got Tommy, we got Shanti. Tommy, Shanti, we good. Somebody refresh my memory though. What happened to Shanti's crew? Remember, she had some dudes last season. We ain't seen none of them. We ain't seen none of Shanti's crew ever since. All right. Tommy, Shanti, Diamond. I'm thinking this next episode we'll see more of Diamond. I really don't want to say that D-Mac had a mistake, man. I like D-Mac's character. I said I wanted to see him crash out this season. And I guess the reason I'm attached to D-Mac's story is because if we're going to continue the Power series, we got a young character that has, a 5 to 10 year span ahead of them. We don't want to spin off on the older characters because it's like, all right, they about to be 50 years old, like their characters in the show. They're like, yeah, all right, you've been doing this for a while now. All right, let's see what's new. You know what I mean? They got killed in the project by the surf. You see what I'm saying? See, OT just joined in, so he didn't hear what we was talking about when it came to Tommy and them and Shanti. Shanti, this is bigger than what she thinks it is. Niggas got grenade launchers, bruh. They're not pulling up with switches and just shooting and missing the target and hitting innocent people because that's all they ever do. They shoot that 17. They might have the extendo on there and let a full 30 go. One bullet to hit an innocent kid or something and they miss the whole target. Then they go on about their life and they get popped. No. 1 p.m. in the afternoon, the Serbs pulled up with grenade launchers, nigga. Grenade, toot, boom. You remember we were counting how many niggas was getting blown up? Nigga's leg went that way. I seen an arm go that way. I seen an appendix come out. I said, what the hell? These niggas had grenade launchers in the middle of Chicago. And the feds didn't give a damn. The feds said, damn, these niggas got grenade launchers. Let them niggas kill whoever they gonna kill, and we'll just go collect the pieces. After that whole city would have been shut down in real life. But the Serbs were tough. They weren't bullshitting. They weren't the 4 horsemen. Shanti is not prepared for what these people will do to them. The get back is different when you fucking with the cartels and the Serbs. When you fucking with all these international organizations, they different. Tommy cut off the shooter's head. 10 minutes later, Chavo got shut down. What 50 Cent say? 3 weeks later, Homo got shot down. You know what I mean? Slim let niggas ride on him. I thought they were cool. That's what 50 Cent said. He said 3 weeks later, Homo got shot down. Nigga, 10 minutes later, they killed Chavo. Shanti thinking that she's about to get in this and stand on business. These niggas ain't playing. This nigga Ortega called a hit from prison. Ortega was in solitary confinement. This nigga so bad, the same phone that Tommy gave to him to talk to him, that nigga called a hit with the intent. He was on the phone. Then he cut that nigga head off, go kill them niggas. That's the game that these dudes is playing. And Shanti think that she's about to just go in there, take Diamond and Tommy out and just be the number 2 in Chicago. This nigga Ortega heard his man get his head cut off, put a hit in, and hung that motherfucker up. Oh, they killed that nigga, go get him. Who? Anybody. Anybody. You see what I'm saying? This ain't what Shanti think it is. This ain't some local, this beef with this block. This is some real shit. The nigga was on the phone, solitary confinement. The police give him a phone. Oh, who is it? Ah, it's Tommy. Yeah, I got your man's here. Okay. Go get them motherfuckers. That's how it happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. And Shanti thinks she about to just get in. We gonna use D-Mac as leverage. And then we gonna use D-Mac and Hakeem Kylo behind jail, the bars, and have him take out Tommy and Diamond. And then we'll give D-Mac to him. What episode did when did D-Mac do what D-Mac did? What episode did D-Mac do what he did to start all of this? What episode did D-Mac, fuck it, we off the clock right now. What episode did D-Mac take out Mad Dog? Someone give me that. What episode did D-Mac take out Mad Dog? That's what I want to know. Someone give me the episode. Come on. D-Mac took out Mad Dog. Let's go find D-Mac takes out Mad Dog. Episode 10.
I'll let you later. For sure, for sure.
Episode 8, episode 5, 6, 7. So, all right. So, episode 5, episode 6, November 17, 2023. This video was posted November 17, 2023. So, it was last season. So, let's say what, episode 5, episode 6? Let me see. Episode 9, D-Mac. All right, so it was episode 9. D-Mac was episode 9. Episode 9. Episode 9, 10. All right. So D-Mac 2 years ago, November 17, 2023. Today is November 15 or November 17, 2025. 2 years ago, D-Mac took out Mad Dog. We're 2 episodes in to the new season. King Kylo ain't got no get back. Ortega's man's head got cut off. 10 minutes later, there was a shooting in the streets. This ain't no beefing with the next block. This is the cartel. King Kylo ain't got no get back. He's just been sitting there. Ortega is putting hits out behind bars. He got on the phone with Tommy. Tommy shot his man, cut his head off on the phone. He hung up and said, kill them niggas. King Kylo talking about, I can't sleep. There's a difference. We are not the same. I am not one of y'all. King Kylo weak as shit. This nigga's depending on Junkie J. Ortega got on the phone, said kill them motherfuckers. They got in the car and shot 3 of them. This ain't what Shanti needs to be in. This is not a game. King Kylo, I can't sleep. Ain't did a damn thing. D-Mac is getting bitches. D-Mac got a new motorcycle. D-Mac got a bankroll. D-Mac got a brick of that fentanyl. D-Mac got Rolexes. This nigga D-Mac is different. D-Mac is cruising the streets. Boom, 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 boom. I got a real pretty thing and she's waiting for me. I'll pull up, anticipated a good love. He got plans to do things he never seen. Girl, you know what he means. Let me take you to a place nice and quiet. Yeah, you get on the back of my bike, pull it off and hit it, Willie's with you. Now write my name in that book, girl. Now tell me, do you want to get freaky? Cause D-Mac freak you right, he will. D-Mac freak you right, he will. He'll freak you like no one has ever made you feel. That's what D-Mac is doing. King Kylo ain't standing on shit. The cartel, Ortega said, you got my mans? Kill them niggas. D-Mac is out here living the life. I'm crying. I'm tearing up. I can't even open my right eye. I'm crying right now, man. King Kylo weak as shit. Ortega's man got shot, head cut off. He put a hit out. King Kylo's man got shot. He's in jail. I can't sleep. This ain't what Shanti wants. Give me a second. I can't even open my eyes because goddamn King Kylo's so fucking weak, man. Now tell me again. Now tell me again why we fear King Kylo. Tell me again why we fear King Kylo. Oh, man. King Kylo. It's been 2 years and you ain't did nothing to D-Mac. There's a famous poet that once said, you done went and got all them guns. Ain't nobody popped up dead. Who said that? Who said that? You done went and got all them guns and ain't nobody popped up dead. You went and got all them guns. You ain't never shot that motherfucker? You went and got all them guns. Ain't nobody popped up dead? What up, Michael? What's going on, guys, man? I'm just saying. This isn't anything that Shanti needs to be trying to get in and play around with, dog. This ain't your typical local gang bang beef. You know what I mean? Yeah, my dog Eric always know. Yeah, you the one that got all them guns. Future injured. All right, man. All right, give us one more character and then we'll get on out of here. Yeah, give us one more character and we'll get on out of here. We got Tommy, Shanti. We'll do one more character and I get out of here. We got like 10 minutes, man. And I'm dead, man. Get ready for work, man. The government open back up. I gotta go to work and actually work now. Miguel? Did Miguel really make a mistake? I mean, he got it. All right. We do have to kind of point out the what is this? What is this? What is this? The Spanish version of Proctor? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Does anyone know who this guy is? You want us to believe that this dude that we ain't never heard of, we ain't never seen. You want us to believe that they gonna hire this guy to go and get Tommy. You want us to go to our rooms, get in our beds, turn the light off, pull the cover up over our body, close our eyes, and go to sleep comfortably and believe that this motherfucker is going to be able to take out Tommy Egan. Who the fuck is this? And why are we hiring him as a hitman? Who do they think we are? We done seen Horseman. We done seen Cedric the Entertainer. Who is this guy? And why do they believe that we gonna believe that he even stands a chance? It makes us look at Miguel like you should have looked at the writers and said, y'all ain't got no other killers? Y'all ain't got no other killers? This is who we hiring right here. Is the guap good? Nigga, you ain't gonna be able to spend it. You not gonna be able to spend it. What you mean is the guap good? Yeah, it's gonna be good, all right. It's gonna be good that we get to keep it when your ass die. Is the guap good? I can't believe the most powerful Mexican in us. Listen, buddy. I just need time to know I'm applying pressure. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of us ain't gonna make it. And when I say some of us, you are part of the us. You're not gonna make it, buddy. They brought this motherfucker out here like we about to be like, damn, all right, this dude, he got a chance. Man, he don't. When he came, I'm looking at him like, this Miguel's brother? Who is this dude? This is his nephew? He come in there. I can't believe you hired me. Who is this guy I'm going after? Tommy fucking Egan. Wait a minute, you talking about that white boy? With the blue Mustang? They be fucking all the girls? You talking about that nigga on the FBI's most wanted? You talking about the dude that they said is supposed to be dead? You talking about the dude that be rolling with them black dudes over in CBI? You talking about the dude that was messing with old girl that used to work at the Flynn bar and used to serve the beautiful one? What was her name? Geraldine? No, it wasn't Geraldine. Grace? No, it wasn't Grace. Gloria. You talking about the dude that was... Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Miguel. You know, it's an honor, and I appreciate it, thanks for showing that love. But if you got like a lower level Person you want me to go? Man, I heard about that dude, man. It's been, my boy OT said it's been 2 weeks. My boy OT said it's been 2 weeks since Tommy showed up in Chicago. I've heard enough about him. I heard your warehouse just got blown up, Miguel. So you want me to go get the nigga that blew up your warehouse with your 2 top hitters? You want me to go get this nigga? You know, I'm hearing, this is word on the street, that there was a head cut off this evening. I don't know if you know or not, but there was a head cut off this evening, and I'm hearing that there may be a drive-by in retaliation for that. Now, I don't know who did it, but all roads is leading to that white boy. And you want me to go? What's the guap looking like? Because, nigga, this is $1 million job. This ain't no 75,000 or 100K. I need an M. And I need the M up front. All right? I need the M up front before I can give you the murder. You know what I'm saying? You got to give me an M before I can give you the M. You feel me? You need the M up front, and then I give you the M, the murder in the back end. You know what I mean? No, nigga. No. You got a whole cartel and you call me? What's up with this white boy Tommy? Why I gotta go at Tommy? Why can't you do it? The insane princesses can't have that. First of all, why are y'all the insane princesses? That's why y'all weak as hell now. Insane. Well, hey, who you talking to? Miguel, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's Monday mistakes. You fucked up hiring this guy. I hope you ain't paying him until the job is done. And I hope this guy ain't getting the job done until the money is paid. I need the M up front, man. In 20s, untraceable bills. Miguel didn't hire this mofo. We like, yeah, this don't feel right. This don't even look right. What y'all think? What's his name? Mohiter? Mahita? I'm upset he got Mo in his name. He need to change that M to an N. No hitter. That's what we're gonna call him. No hitter. This is the mistake right here. This is Miguel's mistake right here. There's no other mistake that Miguel made this episode. This is it right here. Who is this dude? This dude came in with the grease lightning hair slicked back. Like, nigga, you going on a hit. You came in here with this Carhartt on, a tall tee, and the hair slicked back. Man, we don't trust you, brother. We don't trust you. You stick out like a sore thumb. This ain't gonna work, man. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? When you seen him, what were you guys' first, like, let's be real, I want to read off your comments. What was your first thought when you seen Mohita coming to the building? What were your thoughts when you heard that he was hired to go after Tommy Egan? Like Eric said, we still don't trust you. We still don't trust you.
Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that!
Oh. They brought this dude on the screen. I'm looking at him like, all right, who is this guy? Was he know like some ins and outs? He gonna help Miguel like rebuild the warehouse? What's he gonna do? You know, he's an electrician or something? I need you to take out Tommy. Take out Tommy? That's one of those, you know, he coming in. It's season 3 we recording. He coming in. You know, you got your role. I'm Thug 17. He come in. I'm thinking, okay, he must be cartel member, probably like 27. So I'm like, damn, what cartel number are you? He's like, nah, I ain't in the cartel. I said, you ain't in the cartel? Who you with? You an extra? He's like, nah, I ain't the extra. I said, let me see your script. What you got? Hitter? Mo Hitter? Damn, they could have gave me Mo Hitter. My name is Mo. Oh, you working with Miguel and them. Oh, you going after the B-Reds cartel, huh? Oh, you go. Oh, did you read this script before you took it? Like, did your agent tell you? Did your agent tell you what you reading for? Yeah, see, this dude right here, this white dude right here, Tommy that you going after, That motherfucker crazy. This his show. I don't know if you know. It's not called Tommy, but it's called Book IV Force. But Tommy Egan is the main character. I don't. Did you ever watch the Power series? Oh yeah, the role you got. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's only episode 2, but nigga, you might not make it to episode 3. I'm Thug 17. I've been holding on. I've been on the cast since season 2. You know, Thug 17. They getting close because they already on like Thug 12. So there's only like 5 more people before they get to me. But yeah, your role, like, look, I know they ain't gave us the script for the other ones, but you say you hired by Miguel to take out Tommy and Miguel. They've been beefing. You know that, right? Like this nigga Tommy crazy. He cutting the head off. This same episode you reading for it, he cutting the head off in this episode. Did you didn't read that, did you? Nigga, you gonna die. And it's gonna be an ugly death for you. I don't know whoever your agent is. Yeah, you need to tell them you need to review the roles. I know it's probably like one of your big roles, one of your first big roles. I don't know who you are, no disrespect, but yeah. See, Miguel and Tommy, let me give you the history. Miguel and Tommy, they both beefing. At first, they didn't know who each other were, but Tommy was trying to get a connect within the cartel because they opened up the pipeline after season 1 when they whooped the Flynn family. So when they whooped the Flynn family, they had to introduce another crew, which became the cartel, which is the Insane Princess who hired you. Now, Tommy and Miguel is kind of awkward because Tommy is fucking his sister, Mireya. Mireya beautiful too. Ooh, but I'm Thug 17, so I don't got no speaking roles. But let me tell you, when I be on the set, Mireya smell good. And when we be acting, I'm like, damn, how Tommy get her? You know, I be low-key hate. But anyway, so now Tommy and Mireya, they messing around. And Miguel, he works for this dude named Che. Now, you're not going to meet Che because you just a hitter. So you ain't in the cartel. But Che is the boss of all bosses. But right now, he in Mexico. He on vacation. You know, I'm trying to get to that level. You know, I'm working up trying to get to Thug 2, Thug, you know, top 3 thugs. But anyway. Now, Che got Tommy and Miguel both working with him because they both taking over half of Chicago. Now, there's a whole bunch of other crews, but you ain't got to worry about that because you ain't going to last that long. But then Tommy and Che, they got a little connection. So Che said, I'm going to let you and Miguel have half and half of the city. But the problem is, it's kind of like Romeo and Juliet, put it like that. It's 2 lovebirds that want to be together, but the force is stopping them from being together. But see, Che got a son. Che got a son that was knocked off by Miguel, the guy that hired you. Yeah, so that's where all of this is coming from. So Mireya, she in love with the white boy, the one that you got hired to kill, but you ain't gonna kill that dude because that motherfucker a bad one. I seen him for the last 11 years whooping ass. But anyway, Mireya is not allowing her brother to take out Tommy. So that's why they hiring you, because Tommy just went and blew up his warehouse. Nigga, you know, we got 500 bricks back here. Look, you didn't read the script. Look, we got 500 bricks and we got a thing called the coalition. But you don't know this yet, but the coalition, we going to get hit tonight. Like I was reading ahead in the script and they said that the cartel, the Marquez cartel, Ortega going to put a hit out tonight. So while you over there thinking you about to get this M for Miguel, let me tell you something. You ain't going to get that money. You thought you was coming in here.
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Don't think like that.
Some of them going to sleep. Fuck God!
So I'm going to make it to the end of the season. I'm just telling you, if Miguel hired you, you ain't going to make it too much longer. Miguel got immunity from Tommy right now. You don't. So good luck. You definitely going to need it. If you need some help, you know, so give me, I'll take 200,000 out that M and I can tell you where Tommy's at. But I know you ain't gonna be able to tell Tommy I told you because dead men can't talk. So if you got that 200,000, I'll show you where Tommy's gonna be at. He got a firehouse. I ain't never been up there, but he got a firehouse. It's only for like the elite niggas, like my boy Bones, Murph. They all been up there. Junkie J been up there. But yeah, just a heads up, you might not make it past episode 3 or 4. Just letting you know. All right, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I don't know if he read the script or not, but nigga, you were a contract killer to get Tommy Egan. Yeah, you look like you got like 1 page of yeah, you just got 1 page in this show. You ain't gonna make it too much further, brother. Look, you might as well tell Tommy, look, Tommy, I can backdoor Miguel for you, Tommy. He was offering an M. I'll take 250,000 from you. Thug 17 told me straight up, this ain't what I want. So, what you want to do, Tommy? You want me to backdoor Miguel for you? What you want? We could do it. We could make it happen right now. I get that M from him. You give me 200, we can make it happen. Insane Princess's hands won't be on it. Tommy's hands won't be on it. Oh, man. Yeah, you need more than a meal for Tommy. All right. So Miguel's biggest mistake is hiring this guy. I'm not sure in the trailer, because I'm assuming everybody watched the episode now, but I'm not sure in the trailer if Tommy was talking to, I don't think he was talking to this guy, but when he was talking about like fucking up the family trees, I think Tommy and this guy, they'll end up running into each other, but it ain't gonna end well for him. It ain't gonna end well at all. So Miguel's biggest mistake is hiring a hitter to go after Tommy. Remember, Miguel's right hand man could have took Tommy. He talking about, no, we got to be low key. Who was gonna tell that Che? Who was gonna tell Che or anybody that Miguel and them just took Tommy out? They pulled up on Tommy. No one knew Miguel was there. They could have took Tommy out right then and there when he came out the building. Just bam. He got up out of there. Tommy's beefing with the whole city. It could have been anybody. That's what I don't be getting. Remember, they pulled up on Tommy. Scared, and they just stopped right in front of him. He's like, boss, you want me to get him? El Jefe, you want me to get him? He said, nah, man, we got to be low key, man. We got to be discreet. Right here, man. They could have took Tommy out. Right here. No one would have known anything. Nobody would have known anything. Look. He reaching for it. He reaching for it. Right there. Nobody would have known. But no, Mecca's cousin Miguel ain't standing on business. Mecca's cousin Miguel ain't with the shits. Mecca's cousin Miguel don't want to be the big dog of Chicago. Mecca's cousin Miguel ain't like that. Dog, why hire an out-of-town shooter when you got somebody? You want me to kill him, boss? You see that? I don't know if y'all, let me take these off of y'all. Everybody type what that says right there. Put that in the comments right there. I want to make sure y'all see what I see. Put that in the chat right now. Put what y'all see on the screen right now. I want to make sure y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing.
We straight killers, Joe.
He said Mecca was Puerto Rican, not Mexican. What's that mean? I'm a nigga and I got a cousin that's Mexican. I got a cousin that's Japanese. I got a great niece that's Mexican. I got a great nephew that's Mexican. You ain't got to be, hey, what? I got a cousin that's white. This is what they had right here. We could have. You want me to kill him, a boss? You want me to kill him, boss? No, we have to do it low key. We could low key kill Tommy and low key get the hell out of here. And low key be living the good life, and I could low key be pushing up on Mireya. There's a lot of low keys, Miguel. But we don't need to be low key. We need to air this motherfucker out right now. We got Tommy Egan right here. Right here by the trash can. Why didn't Miguel just let him bow right then and there. Tommy ain't bulletproof. He is like the Wolverine. He do recover quickly, but he ain't bulletproof. We could have took Tommy out right here. The power universe would have been restored. As I mentioned, the clouds would have moved out. The sun would have came out. We were like, ooh, look at this, man. The power universe is beautiful. The air just different. What'd he say? You taste that? What movie is that from? You taste that? Taste the air. Y'all taste that? Y'all taste the air. Y'all taste that? Tommy fucking Egan is gone. We can finally breathe again. But no, they got to be low key. They got to hire a hitman. A hitman that ain't going to do nothing but get hit, man. Miguel, your mistake is not taking Tommy out when you had it. You had it right here. You had the opportunity right here. Tommy didn't even know. It would have happened so quickly. The screen would have went black, and we would have been worrying about when his power or just releasing. I'm J. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. The first footage of James St. Patrick and young Kanan out and about walking is on the channel. Power Origins is in production. This is Monday Mistakes. We got Are We Ready on Thursday. Wednesday, I'm going to try to have the live open so people can come on and talk. Tomorrow, we will do a 2B Tuesday for sure. You know, I'm back on my regular schedule now that the government has opened up. Damn, that's the mistakes, man. That's the mistakes being made in the Power universe. But Miguel we got to start looking at Miguel differently now.
You were scared, huh? Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, Miguel. Do what you got to do, nigga. All right, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. The recap for It, Welcome to Derry, episode 4 is up. We should be getting a clip probably Tuesday or Wednesday for episode 3. We'll break that down. And we'll go from there. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get the channel to 60,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I appreciate all you guys. This is Monday Mistakes. It's been a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow, 2B Tuesday. And I'm going to do a live on the other channel, The Mo You Know also. It lives, I got to find out when I can do those. Unless I do them early in the day. But like when I get home, I record the recaps. And my internet's been going slow. So it takes like an hour, 2 hours to upload for some reason. Instead of like the 10, 15 minutes it used to take. So I got to go up to the store. But we'll probably do a live covering it. Maybe on the weekend or something. I ain't going nowhere this weekend. So we'll definitely do that. Because I think there's only 4 episodes left. There's only 8 episodes. So we at the halfway point pretty much. But it is definitely a show. If you haven't checked it out, it comes on HBO on Sundays. It's definitely worth watching. It's on episode 4 now. But yeah, it's pretty good. We right at the point where we finding out, you know what I'm saying, about Pennywise. So definitely check that out. Next week, Bel-Air, the final season drops. And I think that's on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, or Wednesdays. We will be doing a live on that because that is during the week. So we'll have 2B Tuesdays, and I think Wednesday that will become the Bel-Air Wednesdays. Or do they drop on Thursday? See, I be forgetting the dates. Let me see something. No, Bel-Air comes out on Monday. So Tuesdays, damn. We'll figure it out. We might have to cut back on 2B Tuesdays until Bel-Air passes. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So we'll have 3 shows. We got Force, Bel-Air coming up next week. Also, we got It, Welcome to Derry. So those are the 3 shows we're covering. December, I will have I'm trying to do like I did last year. I did 30 days of Netflix, and every single day I did multiple series. Every single day there was a Netflix video dropping. So I'm gonna try to do that this December also. And yeah, that's where we're at. You know, we got to get the channel back in the algorithm. We did 3 months with a copyright strike, but we're back. We're working. Power is back on. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. And yeah, Bel-Air is only 3 weeks. It's like 3 episodes, and then, or is it 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 3 episodes? Some weird stuff like that. But Yeah, I'm figuring out how I'm gonna have to do that though, because I'll probably just do lives on those, like watch all the episodes and then just do one live covering both. We'll see. We'll see how we do it, man, because that is time consuming. Having to watch 2 hours of a show and then record 2 different shows, that's like 4 hours total almost. And then grabbing the screenshots. So we'll see how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, 3-2-3. I knew it was something like that. I thought it was either 2-3-3 or 3-2-3, something. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we'll see. What's up, Queen? Hola, ¿cómo va? Yeah, we'll see how we do Bel Air. I don't know why they drop it like that, but you know, it is what it is, man. We can't complain about it now. So we'll do that. Definitely try to do the recaps of it. I enjoyed Bel Air. Force is back on. Everything's ending. Power Origins is beginning. We got Raising Kanan next year. Yeah, so those are my main shows. Also, this spring coming up, I don't have the dates confirmed, but I am going to a Paramount Plus TV show premiere. It's supposed to be a spinoff. Now, I don't know what the spinoff is, but I will be going to that. So it's 3 days, all inclusive. You know, they're taking care of everything. So I will be going to that. I'm gonna vlog that. I'm trying to give me some connects with Paramount Plus. See if we can meet some of the actors. You know what I mean? We'll be there for the series premiere. I'm not sure what spinoff it is. They haven't gave us any dates or anything, but we'll definitely be there for that. That'll be interesting. So I'm gonna upgrade the cameras and stuff before I go out there, and we're gonna try to expand the channel. You know what I mean? See what we can do. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? No, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it right now. So we'll be held off to the end of the year at least, and then Netflix drops some shows, and we'll just do what we do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys again. Remember, you can run, but you can't hide. And if we go to jail for the rest of our lives,
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison. Whoop-de-doo.
yeah, I'm gonna watch Yellowstone prior to it, like once it gets closer, but because it is a spinoff, and I think it's a spinoff called Marshall or something. But I'm not for sure which spinoff it is. They haven't gave us any details, but we'll definitely be there. And just, you know, if we go to prison for the rest of our lives, fuck it, whoop-de-doo, because I'm getting on the big screen. Brother, I gotta run up there. I'm gonna earn my respect. Nah, I'm out, y'all.
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. We go to prison. Whoop-de-doo. 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 Chin up, head up. Whoop-de-doo. Chin up, head up. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck that, nigga. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck that. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck that.